I just blame Cox.
Yeah, Cox Cable. Yeah, oh man, don't even get me started on Cox Cable.
They have a monopoly here in Phoenix.
Yeah, yeah. Cox Cable. I used to work for At Home Internet Cable when cable internet was brand new, and all
Yeah.
of the cable providers basically their internet service went through At Home, and so we would get calls from all over the country from various different cable providers. And man, Cox Cable was such a piece of shit. I
Yeah.
cannot. Like we would get a call, and some woman would be like, "Ah, I can't get on the internet," blah blah blah, and I'd be like, "Well, where are you? Oh, you're in Tucson. Like, I want you to look out your window. Do you have power lines that run overhead?" And she said, "Yeah." And it's in the middle of August. I'm like, "What do those power lines look like right now?" "Oh, well, they're drooping way down. They're like a foot off the ground." Yeah, yeah, that's because of the heat. I'm not even going to bother teching your problem because I can't do anything about it. I'm going to roll a truck and have somebody tighten your cables up, and you should be fine. But that was a constant issue. But yeah, Cox is terrible. They are absolutely horrid. All right, welcome to Pirates of Drinax. We'll be picking up where we left off last week. We are in the homeward sprint towards the finale of the campaign, with great thrilling heroics and explosive violence. These guys are trying to. They are attacking a prison internment camp on the planet Iligan, and everything has been set up, quickly. It is all made of prefabs, and Vice Admiral Crond is using this as a location to stuff uh, captured pirates in his campaign with the 198th Punitive Flotilla. And he has been excessively overzealous, and it's evident in this camp. Well, I have a picture.
So we're gonna start with Sandervaska.
Skendervik, yes. That will be the start of the new campaign. But he is these prefabs. He has stuffed prisoners into these what are essentially Quonset huts, and they are 3 or 4 bunk beds high with a little over 3 feet in between, and he has stuffed as many of them into these things and locked the doors as he can. They've got no privacy. They've got a bucket as a bathroom, and they get very little exercise. And they're full. And now these guys have learned, or just before they arrived on planet, they learned that there was another ship coming in, and the Imperials that are running this facility were talking in code over communications. There's upwards of another 400 to 600 prisoners coming in, and so now that they've got boots on the ground. The firefight has started, and they dropped a case of infantry munitions, thanks to Trojan. These leftover that they had from dealing with um, shit, I forgot his name. No, not Prince Eric. The other guy. Anyways, the other prince that was trying to take over Drinax. They had some leftover weapons. They have dropped these at the front door, so the prisoners haven't done anything with them yet, but we're getting there. And you know, they've seen what this facility looks like and how these prisoners are treated, and so you can imagine that there's a lot of them that are malnourished. It's not a good situation. So that's where we'll be picking up, with Gregor probably shooting something with that big cannon of his. Before we get started, we would like to bring attention to the fact that we do have a merch store via Zazzle. We've got t-shirts and buttons and hoodies. There is the Pirates of Drinax logo on some of the t-shirts and the buttons, made by Cameron, with the atomic skull logo. Really cool t-shirt. We've got whiskey rocks glasses and beer steins and poster maps and fleece blanket, and there's all sorts of stuff. And 100% of the proceeds from that store goes back into our channel. It helps us cover the smaller subscription costs, such as Roll20 Pro and Incarnate Pro, and even the software that we use to make these videos. So if you want to help us out and help make those ends meet at the beginning of every month, go get yourself a Pirates of Drinax t-shirt, and we appreciate everything you do for us. I am also running a Memorial Day / birthday sale, running through from today through June 2nd, or I'm sorry, June 8th, and it is for the Braunhaven campaign setting over on Drive-Thru RPG. All of the Braunhaven RPG books are in PDF format are 50% off through June 8th. So if that is a campaign that you play or you follow us along on Saturdays, go take advantage of that and pick up some PDFs for the cheap. All right, so Gregor, what would you like to do?
Kill something.
Well, I figured that much, but
Okay, if I move to there, can I see this guy?
yes,
And how far away am I?
you are 8.5 meters.
I'm too close.
Yes.
So I move there. I grab my laser cartridge carbine.
Okay.
And I fire.
Okay, hold on.
Let me see. It says.
Oh, you know what? I don't need that because I already took care of that. That would be energy rifle chart. Cartridge laser carbine. What's the damage on that one?
4D, but you've been letting me have 5D.
Oh, I know why. So there's the cartridge laser carbine, and then there's a cartridge laser rifle. You're right at 4D. So it sounds like it's a tech level 10. Yeah, it's got a max range of 150 meters. Though without it, it does not have a scope. So anything over 100, I mean, you can see without a scope to 100 meters. So yeah, you could definitely tag this guy with the cartridge laser.
I'm currently +3 on Dex.
Well, that's a hit.
An 8?
That's a hit. No bonus damage, but that is a hit.
I don't even go through him.
I think they have +17. Let me double check that though. Yes, they have improved combat armor at +17. So yes, your laser hits his armor and does not burn through. Keith.
And now I'm upset.
Keith, what would you like to do?
I would like to, wherever the antenna is, I want to figure out where the antenna is on the top of this roof.
Probably right, because like I said, they are prefabs, and so they're not going to spend a whole lot of time with wiring. I would say it's probably right on top of the roof here.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna just run over there and knock it over with my body weight. I'm just gonna dive onto it.
Okay.
See if it breaks off.
Eh,
In a
Send this guy to the
in battle
back.
dress, that seems
In battle
plausible to
dress,
me.
it seems like it's probably gonna go get out of their way.
You got a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make a
Yeah, what do you roll for that?
Probably athletics.
I was thinking either athletics, dex, or oh, come on. There we go. What battle do you have written down what battle dress you have?
It is TL15 battle dress. It's
What's your
says it's
protection?
got 28.
Yeah, so it's advanced battle dress. And what level of vac suit do you have?
I have back suit 2.
Oh, okay. So yeah, let's just say athletic. Your choice, either athletics, dex, or vac suit plus dex.
Okay. That's the same bonus, so I'm gonna do athletics dex, so do that one. That would be 13.
Okay, so you fly up, you jump and basically boost with your grav belt, and you crash into this antenna array, and it with the weight of your battle dress and everything else and your momentum, you bend and partially tear up the base that this antenna is bolted to. It kind of, I mean, you're talking about essentially just, you know, aluminum and carbon fiber for a roof, corrugated aluminum carbon fiber. So it tears off pretty easily. Probably a fair amount of fiberglass in there too. Not enough that you can see inside, and it doesn't seem to disrupt. It doesn't break the connection, so there you don't rip it out with sparks and wires or anything like that. But it is tipped over. Probably not. It would still be broadcasting, possibly receiving, but I would think that its range and clarity would definitely would be impacted by this.
Okay.
The camp guards. Well, he doesn't like being shot at, so he. Remember, these guys had laser rifles. So he is going to take a shot at Gregor. Well, let me move these guys first. So let's see. This guy is going to be moving there. Hey, he can just make it. That's perfect. This guy is going to be climbing up on the roof. I need to give him a. I'm just gonna spot him so that I know he's on the roof. He can't make it, but he can get there so he can shoot. These guys need to be smarter about their placement. He's going to stay where he's at. Okay, so this guy and this guy are going to shoot at Gregor. Short range. He is also at short range. We'll say medium range for him. So this guy, first guy, +1. Yeah, he hits. +27. Does that even get through Gregor's battle dress? Mr. Gregor, you are muted.
I took 3 points of damage last week to my suit,
That's
Well-
right.
so I only have a 22.
Okay, so you're going to take 5 right off your endurance. And this guy,
Off my endurance.
yes.
It gives me an endurance of 2.
Yeah, it comes off endurance first, and then you have the choice, and you can alternate between the two. After endurance is at 0 of either strength or dexterity, it comes off of. And if one of strength or dexterity hits 0, you're unconscious. If both of them hit 0, you're flatlined. This camp guard is going to take a shot and miss with a 5. He hits this Quonset head. This guard and this guard are going to shoot at Beth. They're both in short range. 14 hits. Eesh.
Yeah.
With a +6, which is going to be a crit.
Okie doke.
Hold on here.
We're all dying.
Right.
This is a pretty cool way to go out, though.
For 26 points. I don't think that got through your battle dress, did it?
I didn't know.
But it is a crit. Let me see where. Hit you in the torso.
Right in the guts.
Yep, right in the guts. And a 2. Yeah. So I'm going to have to basically this is going to have to be translated over into damage to your battle dress, but it is not good. The way this 2 result actually reads is: the traveler is vaporized, shredded, spread all over the landscape, or otherwise destroyed in a graphic and gruesome fashion. In the terms of your battle dress, this laser just opens up a big gash in your battle dress, reducing its. That's the wrong dice. I'll roll another one. Reducing its protection by 6.
Oh, okay. I'll write that down. Gotcha.
This other guy's going to take a shot. And hits with a 12.
Cool.
At least that's not a crit. For 22.
Okay. So I have 21 for my battle dress. Does my subdermal armor come into play
It would.
still?
Then your subdermal armor takes whatever is left.
I forgot
Okay.
my subdermal armor as well.
Okay.
So I was at 21, and then subdermal is +5, so it's 26.
Yeah, so yeah, you wouldn't take anything. Your subdermal would eat that up. What's your subdermal protection, Gregor?
It says Gregor. Okay.
It's 3. So I took 2 damage.
You would take 2 off of your. Yeah, you would get another 3 back to your endurance. All right. Let's see here. Ting will be arriving this round. This camp guard that climbed up on the roof is going to take a shot at Keith. And he hits. For 25. That doesn't.
That does not get through my battle dress.
No,
Wow.
it does not. All right, so those are the camp a-holes. Captain Beth, what would you like to do?
I want to throw a grenade, like here.
Good idea. So make an athletics dex check.
Okay. I got 12.
Okay, you drop it exactly where it needs to go.
Yes.
What kind of
Okay.
grenade was it?
A fragmentation grenade.
Okay. Grenade chart. So frag grenade has blast 9, which I calculated, and does 5d damage. So go ahead and roll 5d.
$21.
Oof.
Yeah, it went well.
So they are going to take 4 each.
I'm going to move just a little bit after that.
Yep, you can go ahead and move.
There I am.
How's this? Ooh. So this guy who's unconscious got partially shredded. He's not dead, but he's not looking good. These 3 Quonset huts would also have taken rather significant damage. Significant damage? Yeah, blast 9. And in the process of that, 3 of the inmates were killed, probably in the bunks closest to those corners.
Well, it says the omelets and eggs.
Right, yeah,
you know.
you can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs, so, you know.
Sorry, y'all.
Did you move?
I did.
Okay.
I'm good.
So, Ting, it has occurred to me that you forgot to do something last week. The option is to go ahead and retcon and allow you to do that, or which if you retcon and do the thing that you forgot to do, it would then of course take another 2 rounds for you to get back to the base, or you can just continue with what you're currently doing. And I bet you don't even remember what it is that you forgot to do.
I don't know, land?
No, but you're close. You brought along the urban pacification droid.
Oh, I did not forget about that. I was about to ask questions to see if I could start the deploying of it.
You can. So this would be a retcon because where we had left off, you had landed and you were going to use your augments to run back.
Yeah.
What I would say instead, because it's really of no huge matter, you can fly back, but doing so, you will have to evade gunfire. Because remember,
Right.
there are 4 towers that are off of this map.
Yeah. I mean, no, I think the thing to do right now would be to deploy. And if I'm retconning, I want to send out the pacification robot.
Okay.
I mean, that seems like the best thing to do. And if I just did that, then I want to try to do comms stuff
Okay.
on
Go
my
ahead.
turn. That's kind of what I'm thinking I wanted to do.
Okay, so these guys could make a piloting, or I'm sorry, a flyer grav plus dex check.
10.
Okay, so these you are flying in, and if I remember, so here is the Dragonflyer gravcopter. Yeah, it's got a high speed, medium of cruise, but it can travel at high speed, which means it is cooking right along. And oh, where's my vehicle range band? Out of curiosity, so it says that at high speed you're traveling 200 to 300 kilometers per hour. So with a 10, you are able to evade most of their hits. One gets through, but so your front has 20 points that it can of armor. These things have the same gun that Gregor's using. Medium autocannon for 8. Not, I was right. 8D. Okay. You're gonna take one hit. That your front armor is wiped out, and the gravcopter then takes hull. It takes 1 point off of its 80 hull. It gets through its armor and penetrates directly to the hull. But you are still in the fight. You can deploy the urban pacification robot.
I want to deploy the urban pacification robot.
Okay. I will.
Do I get to pick where I drop it?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on, let me give you control. And it says it has 80 hits. Wow. This thing takes as many hits as your entire gravcopter.
Yeah, it's also got a nice little armor 18 on it. So, I mean, it's going to be around for a minute. But if I get to put it anywhere I want, I'm going to put it... I'm going to go right here. Blam.
Okay.
Just drop him right there. And I'm gonna send him a picture of all these camp guards and tell him to eliminate them all. Hunt and seek all these camp guards and remove them from the battlefield. Herbie.
Go ahead. Oh, let me.
Did you
I've
say
got-
Herbie?
Herbie, yeah,
Yeah,
like
It's
the
a
little
VW.
bug.
It's a VW.
Yeah,
Yep, it's a Volkswagen.
I've got 2 light auto cannons that have auto 3 each.
So they are linked for 60 plus 6
Yeah.
damage at
Each.
auto. No, linked.
Right, and then it says it's got it listed again, linked, and it says
They
shots each
have
after-
5,500 shots each.
Yeah,
So they have a belt feed into each one of those autocannons, but they are linked. In fact,
and they've got auto 3.
yes. Hold on a second here. I was looking to see. Go ahead and roll 2d for Herbie's Inish.
All right, 3.
Yeah,
That's
so
a good
it's
spot for 'em.
so it's right here. 60
Yeah,
plus
it's got
6.
military tactics too. Can it try to raise its initiative with those?
Yes, can.
All right, so I roll the military tactics and get a 12.
Okay, so what did you get on the initial? So it rolled a
I got
3.
Yeah,
So you can add 4 to that, and it'll make Urban 7.
yeah. It might have been better off sticking with the 3, but whatever. He ought to draw fire at least.
Oh yeah, that's definitely going to draw attention.
He's
So-
got big spotlights pointing down and shit, you know.
right.
Yeah,
So
murder, death, kill. Murder, death, kill.
So the damage the damage on this thing is a little weird. So the rule is that if you have weapons that are linked, then you get a +1. So say that you have say that you're in your ship and you have a turret, a double turret that has 2 beam lasers. You don't do 2D, you do 1D +1. This thing has 2 light autocannons that are linked to do 60 plus 6 damage. And it's got 2 sets of those. I don't know where they're getting the +6. It should be 60 plus 2, but we'll just take it as written. So it's got it essentially has 4 autocannons that are linked in pairs. So it gets 2 attacks. And that's how we'll do that. So yeah, you fly over and you drop this urban pacification robot and kind of veer away. Gregor, what would you like?
I want to land right here
Okay, you can land right there.
so I could come out, you know?
Yes. We can make that happen. You set the the gravcopter that has the big hole in the front of it.
Right, I'm going to do the hole facing that wall right there so those outside turret towers can't hit me.
Right. Well, they wouldn't be able to turn their guns inward. They are essentially set up for escaping vehicles or ones coming. Well, I suppose they could. They could turn those autocannons, wouldn't they? That wouldn't make sense if it's a prison. I mean, you have to be able to put down a riot, which I don't know. That sounds like a riot's going. Except they can't fire anything at less than a kilometer of range. So they are really anti-vehicle weapons. So, Gregor, what would you like to do? You're muted again.
Decisions. Is this guy up here on the roof?
Yes.
How far away am I from him?
Ooh. That's a really good question. Let's see. That roof. You're gonna make me convert meters to feet. Let's see here. Actually, let's do it the other way around.
I'm over 10 meters. I can shoot my cannon.
So he's 3 meters up on top of the roof, and you are
Plus 10 meters away.
Whoop.
So I'm over 10 meters.
Correct.
So I can use my AC 25. That's all I would. That's what you told me.
Yeah.
Minimum range is 10 meters.
Yeah, I mean,
You can step back a little too. If you want to take a step back and then shoot it, that might help you. You need to.
So technically speaking, vehicle weapons cannot shoot. And let me. I will read this. It is. All weapons described in this section require the heavy weapons vehicle skill to use. All ranges are listed in kilometers. So the rule is generally that they can't fire at something at shorter range than a kilometer. However, the maximum range on a medium autocannon is 1 kilometer. So, I mean, go ahead. I would say you're at short range.
So let me double check here. Okay. That's a +5.
That is a hit with an additional 2 to your damage.
Which is
8d plus 2 is total. Yikes. He's gonna take 7. Wow. He took that like a champ. Now, the question is, are you firing a single shot, are you firing 3-shot burst, or are you firing full auto?
burst.
Okay, so then add an additional 3 to that, which now he is in trouble. So yeah, you rip off 3 rounds from your medium autocannon and hit this guy. He is still there. I'm gonna say that he needs to make a athletics dex check to
Or fall.
remain standing. Yeah, he fails,
Ooh.
and he is knocked off the roof and is
Punk.
now prone. And whoop, that's the wrong dice. Wrong game. Wrong game. There we go. And he's going to take an additional 5 points sans armor from falling damage off the roof.
So
Nice.
I'm
Ow.
assuming he's out of endurance. He's probably out of endurance.
Yeah, he's hurting. I fell right on my coccyx. So yeah, did you want to move at all?
Yeah, I moved back to there.
Okay. All right. Keith, what would you like to do?
So I'd like to see if I can use a minor action to just unplug this antenna. Since I'm standing on top of it.
I would, yeah, you can use a minor action to pretty much, because so if you know the plates that, like, imagine a satellite dish for your average TV. There's a plate at the bottom of that thing and 4 bolts hold us in. You've ripped that part up, and the wires that are going down in through the roof are kind of the bundle, the wiring harness is clearly visible. You can just grab it and yank.
Yank it. Nice. Awesome. So if that's using up a minor action, I can still fire. So I'm thinking I'm going to fire at this guy right here.
Okay. Yeah, so you reach down with your battle dress and just rip this wiring harness out. This guy's computer probably just flew up to the ceiling and had all the back end of it. You rip the entire surge guard or static guard off the back of the computer.
Nice. I love it. All right, so let's see.
I just have this image in my head of this computer just flying off the desk up to the ceiling as the wires get ripped out of the back of it.
So that's a 14.
That's a hit. With a +6 to damage, and that is a critical.
Nice.
So go and roll
It's,
your damage
probably-
first, and then we're
Yeah,
going to see how badly boned he is.
Yeah. Oh man, he's really badly bumped.
You have 3 sixes. Oh no, wait. Okay, so
Yeah, that's 3 6s,
and then 2
and
threes.
then another 6, and then add 9.
Oh man,
Because
so that's 33.
33.
Holy shit. Okay, so Armor's going to take
So
that.
the
He's going to take 16.
Jeez.
Yeah. And then roll 1d.
4.
You hit him in the torso. Roll 2d.
8.
Well, I mean, he is most certainly unconscious. Your laser cores him. It goes through his chest and out the back,
Wow.
leaving a little smoking burn mark somewhere behind him on the ground. And believe it or not, if he were somehow to receive immediate basic emergency assistance, he'll probably survive. But that's unlikely. So he's probably going to lose D3 points either from strength or endurance permanently due to his grievous injuries. But it doesn't matter either way, he's down. Camp guards. This guy is really rethinking his career choices at this point. Is going to stand up and promptly shit his drawers because of the urban pacification robot, and he is going to run there. This guy is going to take some cover. This guy's going to take some cover.
None of them want to be the first one to draw the attention of the big fucking battle droid.
Right, nobody wants to face down those 4 light autocannons.
Yeah, it's probably saying fucked up things like, resistance is futile, and you will
Yes.
be assimilated and shit.
What was it that Ed 209 told the guy? Something about drop your gun, and then started counting down. Even though the guy dropped his gun, it just kept counting down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what this thing is. It's an Ed 209.
Yeah.
This guy.
Attention, good citizen. I am here
Yes.
to bring the peace.
Yes.
Lay down your arms and prepare to die.
Have you guys seen the show Peacemaker? Where he's- I made a vow to bring peace, no matter how many people I had to kill to do it. That's basically this robot. These guys are going to stay where they're at because they can see what's happening around them, and they don't want to get shot. But these guys, these are employees of the week, and so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them are going to open fire on Herbie to begin with. So they're all in short range. First attack is a hit. So Herbie is going to take 4 points.
Oh.
Second guy,
Mm.
I rolled a 4 and a 1. I'm going to take the visual because it's telling me I rolled a 5 and a 4, and I did not.
Yeah.
But that is a hit. No bonus damage though. Which doesn't get through his armor. 2 guys. Third guy misses. Fourth guy barely hits. Herbie's going to take 1 point. And the last guy... Nice. It's with a +2. There we go. Herbie's going to take 9. So these guys all light up your urban pacification robot with laser fire. This guy...
They're using lasers. Is that what they're using?
Yeah, laser rifles. This guy is going to shoot at Gregor, but he will not get a short range bonus. And he just hits. For 16, doesn't get through your battle dress. I don't even know that you even registered that the shot came in. And you probably just like, oh, there's a slight tingle on my shoulder. That's all those guys are going to do for now. What are you having Herbie, the urban pacification robot, do?
Which one shot first?
Oh, shit. I don't know. They kind of all open fire at the same time.
All right. Well, let's just, he's gonna shoot this one that's right here in front of his face.
Okay.
And so he gets heavy weapon vehicle 3. And then
is that
he also has, that's under his skills.
Yes.
And then he has a fire control system enhanced ×2.
Yes, I believe that. That's a good question. I'm just going to say that gives him an additional +2. I think that's
okay,
right, but I'm not going to look it up.
All right. And these are auto 3s. I guess that's all counted in the damage or whatever. But
well, auto 3, so he has the choice. He can fire a single shot. He can fire a 3-shot burst, which adds the auto 3 to the damage. So that would become 6d plus 9 on a hit. Or he can go full auto and make 3 attacks. And
he's going to make
with those 3 attacks, he can attack two or multiple targets, up to 3 targets within 5 meters of one another.
Yeah,
so, I mean, he could attack both these guys.
One will attack this 3 times, and the other one will attack this dude 3 times.
Okay.
So,
well, I mean, I'm just saying you could do that with one set of autocannons, and then you could do that with the other set of autocannons. So, essentially, you've got 6 targets.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's gonna shoot at this guy and this guy. Each has its own thing. So even if I kill this guy, I'm still shooting at him 3 times.
Gotcha.
And then if I kill it, so this first dude, has a 14.
Yeah, it's a +6 to damage, so it's 60 plus 12, and that's going to be a crit.
Yeah. All right. Well, so there's 31 on that. And then if I have to roll a crit, that's 2D, I guess, right?
Well, hold on. I don't know if this guy's even alive anymore. But...
All right. Well, yeah, because he's probably gonna die. I'm gonna keep going and do the damage, and we'll deal with the crit at the end.
He is unconscious.
Okay. Well, I'm still going at him because he gets all three. He
Right,
eats all three.
that's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a 13.
That's a
And-
plus 5 to damage.
So that's 11. Here we go. That's 34. Do we need to keep rolling on him, or do we just say he's blowing up? And then we're gonna go this other guy here
Yeah, he.
and see what happens.
Hold on.
All right, this is the other cannon with the 13 to hit.
That is
So
another plus 5 to damage.
Okay, so that's plus 11 total with 26. And
He's gonna take 9.
Right, and then the second one is a 10 to hit.
Plus 2 to damage.
27. Am I needing to roll the third?
He's still alive.
Okay, well we hit him with a 14.
That's another plus 6 and a critical.
Alright. Oh, that's 12. 29. Did I kill him now?
Yes. He is both these guys
I would hope so.
both these guys are bloody hamburger all across the yard.
Going for the shock value here.
Wow.
Did Herbie want to move?
Yeah, Herbie's moving up right up in here, as he is hunting targets.
Okay.
And
what
he's saying
Yeah, he's got 8 meters of movement with a minor action.
So he just kind of moving on up that way,
Okay.
talking about, lay down your arms and surrender. You will be,
Yeah, this thing does have a vocorder, doesn't it?
Yeah. So he's
voter speaker. Yeah. So yeah, it's chattering
It's
right
good.
along.
some stupid thing, trying to tell people that, that I'm here to control the riot.
Right. Yes.
About
Yeah. Yeah. Violators
Resist-
will be prosecuted by the fullest extent of the boom, 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 boom.
Yes.
And,
Continues
resistance
firing
is
even though they
street
lay down their guns.
yeah.
Captain Beth, what are you doing?
I'm gonna step out and shoot the PGMP at this guy.
Okay. All
Let's
right.
try it.
Heavy weapons plus dex.
Oh, I rolled boxcars, so I got 14.
Oh my god. It's a good thing that DD weapons, weapons of mass destruction, don't get bonuses, but that's still a crit. Go ahead and roll your damage. 1d times 10.
It's 20.
Fuck. Well, the good news for him is that means he's only going to take 3.
Wow.
But, and there's a but, that was a crit. Roll 1d.
3.
Hit him right square in the torso. Roll 2d.
7.
Oh man. So, most of his armor is just cooked off of him. I mean, he is a smoldering wreck, and unless he is given prompt medical assistance, he will probably die.
All right. Good for
Fuck
me.
And did you moved?
I moved out, took a shot, moved back. Yeah.
Okay. Ting, what are you doing?
Well, I mean, Herbie is out squashing the riot of camp guards. I think I am, I'm I mean, I'm still just sitting right there in the pilot seat. I think I'm going to turn on the comms.
Okay.
And, I'm wanting to find out, even if he's got really short range, I kind of want to find out what he's saying, seeing if there's chatter coming back. Want to see what's going on the home front.
Let's see. What is the range? It says 500 kilometers. That's a good question. Go ahead and make a electronics comms plus intellect or education check.
Ah, 6.
Well, let's see here.
I might get what they're saying. I might get it all. It might not be that complex.
So it says, So you do pick up some comms chatter coming back from orbit, from a pair of light fighters, requesting clarification on emergency. But there's no response. You hear nothing but static coming from the internment camp.
I will respond.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a prank. It was all a ruse and a joke. I'm sorry. They got bored.
Make a deception plus social check, and you get to be fabulous. But -2 for your ridiculous lie.
$10.
But they respond with well, okay, ha ha. I better keep this line clear from now on.
Roger that. It's what happens when you lose a game at cards with Charlie. That fucker.
Go make another deception plus social check.
All right. I don't take minuses anymore?
No.
Wonderful. Because I'm fabulous.
They're like, oh yeah, fucking Charlie.
Charlie. There's always a Charlie in every base.
There's always a Charlie at every base, yes.
Everyone. And he might be a Charles or a Chuck. Yeah.
Gregor, what are you doing?
I'm going to aim at him and shoot.
Okay.
Am I close?
You are. Yeah, I would say you get a +1 for close range. Or short range, rather.
He
14 hits.
disappeared.
Yeah, with that is a +6 to damage, and it's a critical. Oof.
Hey, it was starting to feel a little froggy for a little bit there.
Let's see. Were you on burst again?
Yes, I'm burst again.
So that's another 3. Okay.
29. His charge armor probably shouldn't be doing too much.
I mean, he's got +17 armor, so he takes those shots. I'm gonna say that he's gonna need to make a athletics dex check. Hey, he stays standing. Did you want to move at all?
No.
Okay.
Didn't he crit?
I try.
Oh,
not
that's
to
right.
get
You
shot.
critted. You critted. Go ahead and roll 1d. A 5. You hit him in the torso. Roll 2d. Oh, never mind. You core him. Either killed outright in a dramatic fashion, such as having their head blown off, or fingers just long, or lingers just long enough to make a final speech to their friends, enemies, passers-by. They cannot be saved in either case. This guy is cored completely and falls over dead.
Yeah, I did something.
Oh, Keith, what would you like to do?
Let's see. So, are there any like I don't know, vents in the top of this roof?
Yes.
Are there? Is there one that I could like drop something down? Or
They
is
would
it-
be they
is
would
it all
be
covered?
like air conditioning fan vents.
Right. So I probably couldn't drop something down those.
Not without
Okay.
ripping the fan out, which I mean you could do that, but
I
that would
could
take your
do it.
action for this round.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that.
There's a door into this place here and here.
Yeah. Trying to decide what to do. Okay. I think what I'll do is I will jump down, or not really jump, but use my grab belt to go down.
Okay.
And let's see, can I see anybody from here? Probably not. Seems like everybody's taken care of that I could see.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna hold on for this round near the door here. Whoops.
I've done that.
I'm trouble with my mouse. Yeah, this thing is acting really weird. Okay. All right.
Yeah, there was like a
Oh, here it is.
Oops.
Yeah, there we go. That's close enough.
Yeah, that works.
Sorry about that.
No problem. I was like, I knew there was a thing for that. I was like, wow, I've never used it before. Yeah. So you are back on the ground, and you just kind of wait outside that door. Camp guards. Oh, before the camp guards. So the prisoners, I believe it was this Quonset hut that Beth had fallen through. They have gotten into the crate.
Nice.
The infantry weapons package. They've got 1,000 rounds, an assault rifle, a carbine, a marksman rifle, a support weapon, and a light anti-armor weapon. So
It says there are 8 anti-armor weapons and 6 assault rifles.
Yes. So,
Wow.
yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead.
That's a nasty little fucking little package.
Yeah.
Smoke grenades, frag grenades,
So
mines.
this Quonset hut explodes as a guy lets loose with a anti-armor rocket, and this Quonset hut is no longer with us. Just go ahead and draw a box. It is gone. Another guy. Wait, go back to this. Another guy is going to use a support weapon, which would also be heavy weapons. And hey, he's got heavy weapons. but misses. A third guy is going to take a sniper shot. Fucking, he misses. Nice.
Wow.
Some good pirates we got here.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Guy with a carbine. Hey, he hits for +2. I don't know if he's going to do a whole lot, but... Wait, did that say 3D? Yes. Okay.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
Don't they have like 20 armor or something?
No, 17.
Oh, yeah.
And he comes close, and the last guy is going to use his assault rifle, and he hits for a raw 3D and does not get through. But, you know, they're making attempts. What does Herbie do? I'm sorry. Camp guards. So the camp guards... Keith, make a recon plus intellect check.
That is 8.
So this door opens up, and you see one of the camp guards coming out, stepping out of this door. He also gets a check.
Where's technical support? Right.
You guys both see each other at the same time. What do you want to do?
Can I fire on him, or do I have to wait
You're
until
in
my
melee
turn?
range.
I'm in melee range. Oh crap.
You can smack
So
him with
I guess-
You could use your rifle as a club.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hit him.
Go ahead and make a it'd be melee. I guess melee unarmed plus either dex or strength. Don't forget you get a +4 to your strength in dex.
Yeah. That's 12.
That is a hit with +4 to damage.
Nice. And the damage is 1d or 2d?
It would be. Let's see. It would
Probably
be.
one.
No, I think it's 2d plus your strength modifier with your increased strength.
Ah, yes. Okay, so that would be, and you said it was +4 to damage.
Correct.
Okay, so 6 to that. So 15.
Yikes. Doesn't get through his arm. Well, that doesn't count for armor. Okay. No, it does count for armor. So you smack him, and he's going to try and smack you right back.
Makes sense.
He probably only has a +1.
Ooh.
And he hits with his rifle butt for
Oh, nice.
+4.
Whew.
plus his plus an additional 1 for his strength for 12. But that doesn't even bother to get through your battle dress. So he's shocked, and it hasn't even dawned on him that he's trying to hit somebody with a rifle butt that's wearing battle dress, and he goes pink and smacks you, and it obviously doesn't even budge you in the least. So you both hit each other, and you are in a melee fight. These guys, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are going to shoot at Herbie. They're all in short range. There's a +6.
Ooh.
Herbie's going to take 8. First guy, second guy is somehow going to miss. Third guy is a +4. $28. Herbie's going to take 10.
We need to avenge Herbie when he's done.
Oh, he's probably gonna be fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fourth guy.
But he really did his job.
That's true.
If he gets another round, or 2.
10. And the last
It's great
guy.
to see deploy. Every time we get to use one of these, it's a treat.
Yeah, we don't hardly ever get to use our toys, so we never use our toys. So it's not like it really hurts to lose them too bad if you got a use or 2 out of them.
So these guys all pepper Herbie with laser fire. You can see sparks and smoke coming off of him. It doesn't seem to slow him down. He just keeps going. Drop your weapons and surrender. You are under arrest. Blah, blah, blah.
Resistance is futile.
Right. What's Herbie doing?
He's like the little engine that could.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's just got Thomas the Tank Engine on the front of his robot ship.
Yeah. He's gonna shoot this guy 3 times and this guy 3 times.
Okay.
With his,
He's gonna go gunslinger.
Yeah, he's just. Yeah, so we'll start with this front guy, I guess, with a 13.
Yep. That's +5 to damage. This guy's gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, 31.
Jesus. Yeah, this guy is dead immediately.
Oh, well, then the rest of the thing, can we do the damage on this wall here?
Yeah.
As he's going through, so that would have been a 15 to kind of just roll through. I'm just going to do 12d6 plus 12 to that wall.
Yes.
And there's 38 points to that wall.
So this wall is peppered through with light autocannon fire.
Yeah.
It would not take much to essentially you could probably in battle dress you could just rip that door open like it's a sliding door in a China or in a Japanese restaurant. I mean, it's
I understand. I was just basically just shooting through the guard as I
right. Right.
I have a 4 intelligence, so I'm not going to make a lot of smart decisions. But this guy right here, he's invaded my space with a 14 to hit.
And that is a crit.
Awesome.
So +6 to damage.
29.
Hold on here.
I bet I can kill this dude without needing my crits. Is what I'm thinking.
Probably.
So that's a 13. That's plus 5.
Yes.
There's a 38.
Yep.
Just tell me when I can stop.
This guy's done.
All right. Yeah. And I'm just going to continue walking on this way. Oh, I see that guy right there, maybe. Nope, I'm right here. I'm just about to kind of cross around the thing looking for targets.
Okay.
Kind of what I'm doing, you know.
Captain Beth.
Gonna step over here, shoot at this fellow.
Okay.
11.
Oof. That is roll 1d times 10.
3.
30 points. Yikes. Oh,
Step
wait a
back.
minute. Just a second. There we go. So 13 points is what he's going to take. There we go. He takes it and is still standing.
Wow, what
Maybe
a Chad.
he probably doesn't want to be. He's certainly going to be rethinking his life decisions. Ting, what are you doing?
I am I think there's the Dragonfly copter has a speaker system on it.
I probably. Let me see.
Says there, automated range navigation.
It says. I mean, it's got an improved communication system, so probably.
Okay, well, I just want to, make a rather loud and large announcement from inside, saying, turn on the speakers,
Okay.
and this. There's no need for all of you to die. We are here, and we have obviously won the battle. I will release my second robot if you do not lay down your arms and surrender immediately. If you surrender, we will not kill you.
Make a persuade plus social check, and I'm going to allow you. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to let you make that with a boon. Because these guys are not Imperial Marines. They are, rank and file. They're not stormtroopers. They're regulars.
So, really, 16 minus 2 then would be a 14.
Yeah. You guys.
I've got good music effects going in the background. Don't murder, death, kill.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
You guys see these let's see. We'll dot the ones that are setting down their arms. Tang, roll a d6. So there you did it again. You rolled a 4 and it's saying a 3, but no.
I pushed the button twice.
Oh, I see. A 4. This guy surrenders. Actually, is there a better one? Probably not really. Yeah, that'll do. Blue dot. He surrenders. He surrenders. He surrenders. Jesus. This guy surrenders. He hasn't even been shot yet. So four of
Well, good.
them surrender, and just set their guns down and get down on their hands and knees and assume the position. They put their hands behind their heads and surrender. The rest of the camp is really in a matter of debate. This guy in a hand-to-hand battle with Keith is really he's not willing to surrender as of yet. Mostly because he feels like he's in a fight for his life. Gregor, what are you doing?
I'm unmuting.
Yes.
I moved to there,
Okay.
and I assume I can't do anything else.
Yeah, no, it would be at least 2 minor actions. You've got one other minor action. You see that this guy's kind of squared off in a fist fight or a club fight with Keith, which is
And
comical.
I can't really shoot because I might hit Keith. So this is it.
Okay. Keith, what are you doing?
I'm going to try to grapple this guy.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
That seems like the way to go.
Oof. That's
Ooh.
not good.
It's an opposed check.
It is an opposed check, so all you gotta do is beat 7.
Well, I got 7, so it was equal.
Okay. So you guys are having a slap fight.
Yeah.
And neither one of you grapples the other. The camp guard, now in your grapple check, did you add your bonus for your
For my dexterity on my battle dress, yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. The camp guard, he
pees his pants.
probably.
This one does.
Hmm. That would be pointless. He's going to... Well, since neither one of you grappled, he's going to disengage and run back inside and shut the door.
Good for
Is
him.
what,
Nice.
Yeah, he's a quick thinker, that one. This guard...
Oh, he sees a bunch of dead people and more enemies coming up, and
is going to open the door and go inside.
Time to burn the hut down.
And that's all that's going on. Well,
Oops.
Or liberate it. Whatever. However you want to put it.
this guy is going to shoot through the peppered wall for a -2 at the urban pacification robot.
oh, that'll be wonderful. Ooh, but he did good.
For +5. Okay.
Oh,
Employee of the month. Oof.
Yeah.
Wow.
dang, dude. Good shot.
Herbie's going to take 14.
We know what Herbie's doing on his turn.
Yes. Yeah, you guys see this laser come through this wall and cut pretty deeply into Herbie. Herbie's smoking. There's sparks flying out of him.
No.
This guy is going to open the door and see this guy surrendering and start berating him. Get up, have some pride. Blah, blah, blah. What's Herbie doing?
Herbie is going to shoot one thing at him and one thing at him. So
Hold on,
I'll
let
start
me-
with the guy through the wall.
Oh, this guy succeeds on his leadership check. This guy gets up and composes himself.
All right. Well, we're going to start with the guy inside there. So
Okay.
10
Yeah.
to hit.
Yes, that is a hit.
So that's a 33 points of damage.
Jeez. He's going to take 16.
Yeah, and then a 14 to hit. So
That's a +6 and a crit, but I don't think he's going to be
that
around.
42.
Holy shit. Yeah, no. The second burst of auto fire cuts through this wall
Yeah.
entirely, and the wall just kind of shreds apart under the auto fire, and this guy is meat.
Yeah, and then the third round of it kind of goes in there and does some destructive force damage to whatever. And then this other guy that's up there, he's going to take 3.
This guy?
Yeah, we're removing the trash.
Ooh.
16.
That's a +8 to damage and a crit.
Excellent roll.
No shit, that's unbelievable.
32 points of damage.
I'll take 15.
And then 13.
That's a +5.
29 points of damage. I got to keep going.
Yeah, he's got 1 point of dex left.
Okay, well, I hit him with 13.
Yeah, now it doesn't matter. He's gone at this point. So
Right.
the guy with the good leadership role just gets cut apart from autocannon fire. Beth, what are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry.
He
Did
gave
Herbie
him-
Did Herbie have any movement left?
Yeah, Herbie didn't move at all yet. He's just gonna kind of come here and he can go to right there, I guess. He's moving in, and I guess he's got his shit pointed right here at this guy who's now composed himself. Maybe I'm kind of hoping to get the anti-leadership role. Maybe he'll rechange his mind. He's fickle.
Yeah,
Is all I'm saying.
let me. I know that he. Let's see here. He has. You know, for an urban pacification robot, you look under his skills, and it all seems like the pacification part is just to kill everything.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. But
Pretty
he's
peaceful after that.
And
Yeah,
it's pretty peaceful
he's-
after that.
yeah. He's making a real basic path kind of thing is what I'm trying to do. You know, my plan is to kind of just go down this way, and then that seems like what a real basic type of search and seek type thing would do. So that's kind of the path he's taking.
This guy lays down his weapons and resurrenders.
Well, wonder,
What a roller coaster he's on.
Yeah,
yeah,
emotional roller
he's
coaster.
having a rather difficult day, which is understandable.
I just- I like this guy giving an inspiring speech and just getting murdered. Just
Right,
yes.
immediately.
Just immediately just gets slaughtered.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's got to be a counterpoint to the argument, you know? I
Yes.
mean, it's like, get up, what the fuck are you doing, man? We need you to. And the dude's like, man, I'm sorry, I don't want anything to do with that, you know?
Oh, what is Ting doing?
I think I got scared.
Yeah,
Oh, did
I'm
you?
after
I'm
the
sorry.
last-
Yeah, you did. Beth, what are you doing?
Okay. I'm walking over here to help my friends, probably. We need to blast a hole in this thing.
You certainly could.
If we do that, we could throw a grenade inside.
Can I try and melt it with my PGMP?
Yeah. Just go
Okay.
ahead and roll damage.
Oh, okay. 3.
So 30 points. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a big melted hole in this wall.
Excellent. Mission accomplished.
Tang, what are you doing?
All right, Ting is gonna. Now that everything seems safe, Ting is gonna try to get the fuck out of the.
Out of the Grafcopter, finally?
Right. So 13 and a half. I can get right there, right? And I can throw a grenade through that hole.
That's 9.5 meters. And it says...
If he can't, I'm gonna.
Yeah, they're all 20 meters, so yes, you could.
All right. Well, cool. I believe it's that aerosol grenade that counters laser fire.
Yes, it is.
And that's what I'm throwing in there.
Okay. Ooh.
7.
7. So it kind of bounces off of this corner here, just a piece of the wall that's left, and detonates. That area is now filled with aerosol gas that is disrupting laser fire.
All right.
Great.
Specifically, we don't use these very often, but it says page 157.
I didn't throw a plasma grenade.
No, you threw
I
an
mean,
aerosol.
That's what. Well, no, I'm just saying that my first idea was to throw a plasma grenade, and then I was like, I don't
that
know.
could have been problematic. Yeah.
I've got a bunch of friends over there. The worst thing that happened is I do a bad terrain on our end, but I mean, not all of us have laser weapons, so and all of them do. So that was my thing. Is
So this 9-meter area fills with a fine mist that diffuses lasers fired into or through it, but the mist does not block normal vision. Any laser attack tracing a line of sight into or through the mist has its damage reduced by 10. Laser communications are completely blocked by the mist. So, I mean, not that you guys are using a whole lot of laser communications in between. You could, especially from Beth, because she's using command armor. But that would be blocked. Dissipates after 1d3 round, or 1d times 3 rounds, so it'll be out there for 3 rounds. There's not a heavy wind or rain. So yeah, for 3 rounds, this area is cloaked in mist.
And the pirates that are getting liberated out and arming themselves, you know, I'm gonna tell them to go arrest the guards that have surrendered. Don't hurt them, but gather them up and free all the other guys, and have them rally at the vehicle storage hut.
So
Yes.
so some of the pirates that come out of this Quanta hut, they're doing what you said. They're going over. They're trying to liberate the rest of the pirates. The other ones are going around and trying to arrest them. But one or two of them are really pissed off at this guy right here, and they kill him outright.
Yeah, it's probably fair.
Well, that's how it's. They gave up now. It's too late.
We're not paladins, we're pirates, goddammit.
Yeah, the fuck.
So, Gregor, what are you doing? You're muted.
Does my suit have infrared?
Yes.
I go to there, and I throw a frag grenade to there.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics dex check. Oh boy.
6.
Well, you're just tossing it through the hole, and you are at point blank range. I'm going to say 6 hits. Go ahead and roll 5d damage. You said that was a frag grenade?
Yeah. 18.
So it goes off, and all of these guys end up taking 1 point of damage.
that wasn't worth anything.
No.
Can I move back from the hole?
Yes. You got movement left over. You got like at least 1 hex worth. There you go. So yeah, this grenade goes off, and there's this muffled sound like something blocked it. Keith, what are you doing?
I think the right thing to do at this point is to just I mean, we're throwing grenades in there, and then it's not going well. So I feel like I should just open the door.
Okay.
Go for it.
I'm going to open the door, and
if you got an EMP grenade, use it.
Yeah, I was thinking EMP grenade.
Well, just
I don't know if it'll do much, but
yeah, they are in combat armor. They are improved combat armor, so it would limit their communications. It would, of course, stop any vac suit effects. I mean, you could order them to stand down.
Yeah, I think that might be a better choice at this point. Something needs to happen. So yeah, they're. I could just say, hey, you guys are the only ones left. We've taken over the whole camp. Stand down, or we'll kill all of the rest of you.
Okay, go ahead and make a persuade plus social check.
Okay. Let's see, what is me to persuade? Okay, so that is a 9.
Okay, so you get these guys to all surrender, and all of the prisoners are released, and basically they kind of do what pirates do, and they nominate somebody to be their spokesperson and captain, and they want to obviously get off world. They know that the only way off world that they know of, because there's no ship docked here presently, are ships that routinely dock in the city. Those are trade transports, and their idea is that they want to steal one of those trade transports to get up and out of here. Unless you have another idea.
So they have the armament to do it.
Yeah. Run around this place and get all the cool shit you can, and do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Okay.
But I mean, right? I mean, we're just trying to cause chaos in the mix, and take a shit in their shower.
Okay.
So
pretty much.
I want one of the guards laser whatever they are, carbines or rifles.
Yeah, they are a laser rifle. They are They are laser rifle tech level 11. Well, here. Just show you the energy rifle chart. It is laser rifle tech level 11, 5D plus 3 damage with 400 meter range.
It's very nice. Been
Yeah.
carrying one for a while.
Are we able to get the
It's better than my
autocannon
carbine.
towers shut down?
Yeah, they surrendered.
All right.
Ooh. We've conquered the camp.
So what?
We did it.
What should we do with all the guards?
Anyone hungry?
Do we have any
All the
augments
prisoners are
in the
emaciated, and there's a lot of meat laying around. What?
house?
It's a normal question.
If it's good enough for augments, it's good enough for you.
I mean, the guards and all that. I mean, I don't really give a fuck about that. All I wanted to do was to make it so that way Homegirl could not visit this base. So, I mean, we should tell everybody to take those vehicles and go do what the fuck they want to do, and let them know that in the near future this place will be in ruins.
Nuke it from orbit, just to be sure.
Well, no, but I mean,
We should
we
take
could
the
just fuck
guards'
it up.
heads and put them on pikes and stuff. That's what you're supposed to do.
we could do
Right.
that. Yeah.
All right. Well,
And-
we will pick this up next week at 6:00 on Wednesday night with the next episode of Pirates of Drinax, and we'll be moving forward from there.
All right,
Thanks.
cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Have a good one, guys.
You too. I mean, our
Same
idea
with you.
is that chick
Same
is
with
going to
you.
show up and not be able to look at this prison, and so that limits the places he can go. I mean, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Well, anyway, it'll be fun trying to find her.
Yep.
Well,
All right. I
we'll
will
let
see
you
you
go.
Friday night.
Bye. But yep, Friday. Hell yeah.
All right.